Colonel Francona makes the point, the idea that discounting public opinion, particularly of civilian deaths, mount. Where does this leave the peace process, do you believe, from the Palestinian perspective? Is there any hope?
I think we need to refocus on what the underlying problem is here, and this is the ongoing, for decades now, military occupation of Palestinian territory. You know, the entire framing of this conversation about a ceasefire is rather odd because, you know, Palestinians are the only people on earth who are asked to provide security for their occupiers. And the Israelis are the only people on earth who are supposed to, you know, act in self-defense against the victims of their occupation. It's completely inverted. If we want to see ceasefires last, we have to learn from the lessons of failed ceasefires in the past. And the problems have been that ceasefire agreements in the past that have talked about the siege have never been implemented. And I think what people don't really understand about the siege is the siege itself is a system of violence. It is routinely occurring where you have Israeli fire into the Gaza Strip, even when there are no projectiles being fired from Gaza, to enforce this siege. Farmers are being killed in the Gaza Strip by Israeli fire. Fishermen are being shot at. What on earth does that have to do with security? So I think until you address that problem, the problem of the siege and the system of violence that is the siege, and start to talk as well about the ongoing military occupation, you're going to continue to see resistance.